And we can see clearly now, and we know that when Dr. Kathy Bullock brings us into the room like that, we know it's going to be a bright, 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 sunshiny day.
You better sing,
Welcome,
girl.
everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. It is day 1083. Thank goodness for Carolyn and her signs keeping us on track. We love that. Thank you. It is, what is it? It's Friday, March 24th. We are plowing through the year. We are almost out of winter. I mean, officially, legally on paper, we're out of winter, but who knows, especially us in the northeast of the US and other places where it tends to get some little cold dips. We might get a little more winter later. We know that groundhog did see his shadow, as he so often does. So we will see how the weather treats us, but we know that we are barreling down the road towards spring. And as we do that, we are so glad to be here in this room with all of you, celebrating every single day. Right now, we are especially celebrating Women's History Month, and one of the absolute best people to sing with us for that is, of course, Dr. Kathy Bullock, who we will hear more from in just a moment. But first, it's time to welcome all of you into the room. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello to all of you. Hi, hi, hi to our fearless leader, Joe Rossi, who we love so much. Hello to Sheila in Florida. Hi to Susan G with your beautiful, colorful Post-it notes behind you, which I love those so much. They make my day seeing them. Hello to Carolyn in snowy Boise, keeping us on track with that day count. Snowy, see, like I said, winter's still here for some of us. Hello to Jamie in Victoria. Hey, how you doing? Hi to Kevin in DC with your flute at the ready to play along with whatever song Dr. Kathy B has for us today. Hello to Dory and Ollie, who is being an absolute snuggle butt right now. What a cutie. Hi to Pauline in Newcastle, UK. Hello to Delhi. How you doing? Hi to Kathleen in Albuquerque. Hello to Susan in Seattle. Hi to Deborah in a car on the road, so I can't say where Deborah is. Who's to say? She's on her way somewhere. I see one curly top. I see two curly tops. I see three curly tops. I see four curly tops. All four curly tops. Don and the curly tops, the curly pop mom and pop, are all here in the same square. Hello to everybody, all of you. Hello to Ruth in Birmingham in the UK. You look cozy. Hey to Hoda in BC. Nice to see ya. Hello to Kate. Hi. Always lovely to see your smile. How you doing? You got your fan. Excellent. Hello to Dan in Vienna, Virginia. Hi. Hello to Nancy and her beautiful Irish cow. Looking good as always. Hey to Gary, who's finding us all the solutions. Hello to Jenny in Suffolk in the UK. Hi to Jim in New York City. That's where I'm at. We're close to each other. Hello to James Harkless, one of our song leaders and friends, and we love you so much. Hey to Mabel and one cinnamon bear in Massachusetts. Maybe Bob is lurking around there somewhere, and maybe another cinnamon bear will pop up here or there. Let's see, we've got Ann in Silver Spring, Maryland, Aloysius in Westford, Mass, working on something as he often is. Let's see, we've got Amanda and Miles in Michigan. I see the green hair is starting to fade a little bit. That was super fun to have for St. Patrick's Day. Goodbye. Whoa. Yeah, that's it. We're done. We're doing the goodbyes now. That's the shortest Daily Antidote ever of all time. No. Hello to Kathy on stolen Arapaho Cheyenne land. Thank you for remembering and reminding us to always think about the ground on which we stand, the land on which we stand. That's the rhyme. Sandy E in Albany, New York. Hello to, Kate's here back again. She's bouncing around my screen. There's Kate again. A second hello to Kate, and a hello to Annette in California. And hello to all of our friends off camera, some of who we've already said hello to, but we will say hello again because we just love you that much. Hi to Jamie in Victoria, Deborah in the car, Bronwyn in Victoria, BC, Laris in the UK, Christiana and Bob in Rockville, Maryland, Lynn, and maybe Darla is also there, Penny and Ralph in Victoria, Marjorie, Leah in Illinois, Carol J in Connecticut, Linda in Orcas Island, Isabel, Sarah in Texas, Amos, and Martha. And I think that is everybody. So that is enough for me. Let's turn it over to our very dear friend, our fabulous song leader for the day, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, and the absolute best person to start your morning off right, as she did for all of us. Hello, Dr. Kathy Bullock. How are you?
Hello, Erin. Thank you so much for that. Wasn't she fabulous, y'all? Oh my God. Oh my God. When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like her. After, I'm gonna be just like Joe.
Ditto.
After, who else? Huh. I'm so happy to see all of you today on this Friday. And so I wanted to share a song with you that I did yesterday. So yesterday here in Kentucky, there was an honor given to a big what do you call it, mural for in honor of Frank D. Walker, who was a Tuskegee Airman. He lived and was born here in Richmond, Kentucky, which is about 20 minutes away from me, and was a member of the church that I knew. And there were several others beside him. There were like 6 people honored. The governor of our state came. Governor Shears came to honor them. The mayor, who happens to be the pastor of my church too, was there. My choir
No
sang.
kidding.
Oh my God! And my pastor, he's also a pianist himself. So some of the
My
choir people, we
goodness.
were outdoors. We were in front of this beautiful mural that had been made in honor of Frank Walker, and it's part of wanting to acknowledge and affirm our history and parts of it that are left out. And people were coming and all from all over because out and the streets were blocked off. Oh, we had a time. It was 76 degrees here in Kentucky, and 2 days before it had been gone down to 21. But anyway, we sang this song. We've come this far by faith. And so I love that song because I grew up at my church singing it. Albert Goodson wrote it in about 1950s. But just about every black church, particularly Baptist church, when they would open up the morning service, the choir would march in. And so when they marched in, can you imagine the robes? 30, 40, 50 people marching down the aisles, and they would be singing this song, "We've come this far by faith." So it goes like this: we've come this far by faith, leaning on the Lord, trusting in His holy word. He never failed me yet. Can't turn around. We've come this far by faith. And I'll go over the parts, the lines, but the fact that they sang this song meant, okay, we survived another day. We woke up today and we get to celebrate this moment because so many folks did not. And when we were honoring the Tuskegee Airmen, we were saying the same thing, that when you go out, you don't know if you're coming back. And you have to have faith. So it was a celebration, and it was powerful. Looking back as we moved forward, battle cry for the whole community. So that's the way I want y'all to sing it. So the first part goes, we've come this far by faith. Y'all get the beat? So you would be marching down. Y'all marching with me? Come on, y'all got attitude. Yeah, if we were together in person, we would be marching. But we just, in the meantime, the second part is leaning on the Lord. Do that part. Leaning on the Lord. Third part goes like this: trusting in His holy word. That part again. Trusting in His holy word. He never failed me. He never failed me yet. Do that part. He never failed me yet. The O part goes like this. Oh, 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 can't turn around. Try that O's, y'all. Here we go. Oh, 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 can't turn around. We've come this far by faith. Now, I invite you to insert your own vision of what it looks like to walk forward. I'm coming from my dad was a Baptist preacher. And so, of course, it'd be hundreds and there were thousands who were members of the church. So we would be singing the song from that perspective and saying, God, thank you, I had another I have another day and another moment, and we're going forward because we know there's more work to do. I invite you from your perspective, your life journey, how you would say we're going forward in faith because there's more to do. So, singing it with me, join me. Here we go from the beginning, and then I'll add the verse. Here we go. Let me tell you that we've come this far by faith. They will be clapping. Leaning on the Lord, trusting in His Holy One. Yeah, He never failed me yet. I'm singing, oh, can't turn around. We've come this far by faith. The next part goes like this. Don't be discouraged when troubles in your life. Oh, God will bear your burdens and remove all misery and strife. That's why we've come this far by faith. Y'all marching with me? Leaning on the Lord, trusting in His Holy One. Woo, yeah. He never failed me yet. I'm singing, oh, can't turn around. We've come this far by faith. Do that, can't turn around. We come this far by faith. Last time, y'all. Can't turn around. We've come this far by faith. Yes! Y'all were rocking today. We come this far and we're moving forward. Not letting
What a
anything
fantastic
stand in
song.
our way. Just move out the way because I'm coming forward. And it's that kind of faith.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Aaron. Yeah. I mean that's like a classic. So you want to know a classic song in my Baptist tradition when they start before the service begins and they're marching. And I would see the ladies and they would have their shoulders up,
Oh yeah.
marching, and the whole church, because we made it through another day and we're so grateful. We don't take it for granted.
No. And so it's so easy to, and I do it, we all do it. It is so easy to get caught up with not only just the little annoying things in life and all of the difficulties and all of our own problems, but it's so easy to see how far we've got left to go. And sometimes when you only see the road ahead of you, you're like, what is the point? It's so long and I am so tired and there's just no way we'll ever get there. But that's true. There is no way we'll ever get there because there is no there. There is no
Whoa!
destination to arrive at.
Say that again. Say that again, please. Please say that line again.
We
There
can
is.
keep walking and we will never get there because there is no there.
It's about the journey, isn't it, Aaron?
There is no destination.
It's
If you
about the
walk
journey.
around the world, you will never walk to the end of the world. You'll just walk until you get back to where you started.
How come you know all this stuff so young, girl? Deep. She's deep, y'all. Listen, I think that's so profound in that so much, there are goals we have, of course,
Of
but it's about
course,
the journey.
it's about the
that.
journey. And also, if you always have the idea of, I am so guilty of this, of being like, when I have this or when I do this, then I will feel whole, or then I will feel complete, or then I will feel
Yes.
satisfied.
Oh, yes.
And it's not true. There are
No.
things I'm doing now that I never would have considered possible, that I would be like, if I could tell my younger self, like, hey, you're doing this thing that right now I don't even consider impressive or like interesting. But that everything that we're doing is kind of profoundly like, how did we get here?
Friday night, the Friday invitation, looking back as you're moving forward, asking the question Aaron just said, acknowledging the journey, acknowledging even if now feels like, whatever, from whence I've come. And the journey continues. And there's more work to do, like one person just said. And somebody said, Elsa, there's no stopping us now. And then for the women's suffrage movement, they would sing, move on over, or we'll move on over you.
Yes.
I love that.
And we still will. We still will. And that's the other thing that I always so appreciate about having you in the room is that you have this immaculate both I don't even know how to say it, this cultural, academic, and personal connection of religion, of religious songs, of spirituals, but of contextualizing those for any individual, regardless of their faith, regardless of their spirituality, regardless of where they are in their hearts and the world. You take these songs and you're like, this is what it means to me. This is what it means to my community. This is the context in which I learned it. But here are 20 billion other ways you can think about it. And this is what we are singing. At the end of the day, whether you're singing about a god or just the universe or just whatever beautiful time we have in this world, it doesn't matter what you believe. You just feel that.
Hope. That is my hope. That is that it really is, that we can connect where we connect.
Yes.
Because everybody brings their different perspectives and experiences. Yeah. I have to be true to mine, but I also want to be able to honor yours.
And so, you do such a beautiful job of it.
I didn't even pay her, y'all. I didn't even pay her any money for this. And she said,
no, it's okay. I'll send you a Venmo request after.
Come on, girl. I will take you to dinner. I mean, I won't cook it, but I will take you to dinner. Because
okay, am I coming to Kentucky or are you coming to New York City?
Oh my God. Oh, I have to come to New York. Well, you can come here anytime.
Yeah, okay, sounds good.
My son is in New York.
It's not too bad of a
He was in New York, but he's here because today we are honoring my wonderful husband, Keith Bullock, because he just retired recently from Berea College.
Oh my 30 gosh.
Years of service. So
wow.
I'm extra. Woo! So I'm going to make sure he looks at this. He's racing around because we have folks dropping in and all kinds of fun stuff happening.
Well, everyone, let's take a look at the gallery view here. And everybody, let's give a 3, 2, 1. And everyone just shout congratulations. Give us some waves and some everything. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Congratulations.
Happy retirement. Hey, Keith, this is all for you. All of us are doing it.
Congratulations.
Yes, but he'll get to see
it.
Thank you all. Thank you all for that.
So what else you been doing lately?
Oh Lord.
Because you are always keeping busy. You have never not been busy.
Let's see. Oh, for the Black Lives Matter commissioning project, composers commissioning project.
Yes.
We've gotten to the point where I think it's called community voices. There's the website now has been solidified so that anyone can go in, they can order a song, order the series of songs. It's like a license you get to perform. All the songs are now in place, with the lyrics, with videos from the composers, and a way that you can pay to get the license and perform them. We were in interim up to this point of having that process, but now it is done. And Fran, Andre, and Sean Cruz, who put this program together, are taking a breath because they use the term landed. We've landed with this.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that.
And so now it's available for any of you. Now, two, if anybody's still interested in going to Ghana with us, we do have some space left. That's
and that is with the Black Lives Matter commissioning project.
No, that's a totally different.
It's different. It's totally different. Where can we find some information about that? Your website or Brendan's? Brendan Taps. I will pull that up.
His website for Turtle Dove. He's doing Sing Ghana is what it's called. So we're spending 12 days in Ghana. We'll be singing, learning not only Ghanaian songs, but I'll be teaching Brendan. And we'll have some of our Ghanaian singers who will also be with us. We'll be learning some singing and dancing and drumming. We'll be visiting schools and churches and touring the community and just having a
That's
blast.
going to be so wonderful. My
That's
my
in
cousin actually
September. It's in
September.
it's
Amazing.
starting the August 31st or 30th to about September 12th. So it's about 12 days for
Fantastic.
the program.
Let me see
And
if I can find the actual program page. Yep, there it is. Here it comes
yeah,
into the chat. Turtle Dove
we're
Harmony.
so on it. Yes,
Sing
ma'am. I'll
Ghana.
be I'll be in the Vermont area in mid April to mid May as a resident for Bennington College as an honorary
Oh, that is exciting.
as an artistic
In
resident.
residence kind of thing.
Yeah, you said it right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Artist in residence.
Thank you, artist in residence.
I always loved having those when I was in college.
And
Guest
yes,
artists
while
who
I'm
just
there,
bring all of their
oh, isn't it great? You
experience and
get all
wisdom.
kind
It's
of
so
diverse.
wonderful.
Yes, people from all over. And while I'm there, I'll be doing one of the workshops on the Black Lives Matter composers at the Guildford
Yeah.
Church on 13th of April, and then we're doing one up mid Vermont in May. But that can all be through the Vermont Racial Justice Society. Oh, I didn't say the word right. Fred, who's one who comes here often, is familiar with that, and I'll get information about that. That's open
Cool.
to
Well, we would love to hear more about it. Is it the Vermont Racial Justice Alliance?
through the churches, through the United um, Justice, and that could be
It could
that
be.
could
Here. Well, listen, I'm sure it's a great organization no matter what. So there you go. It's in the chat and
yes,
you can check it out.
yes.
Speaking of Ghana, one of my cousins actually has a group of friends who are Ghanaian musicians who I don't actually know how they met originally because she's a music teacher here in the Maryland area. And this incredible Ghanaian music group, they're dancers, they're percussionists, they're singers, they're everything, and they're wonderful. And they will tour the US often. And so they'll just come over from Ghana and there will just be like 10 people sleeping on her floor. And so periodically we will all gather up all of our blankets and all of our pillows and all of our sleeping bags and anything else soft and cushy to go and transform their basement into like a giant sleepover house. And it's it's wonderful. I've been to several of their shows and they are incredible. So you are really in for a
Wow.
good time because Ghanaian music is so
Yes.
amazing.
What's the name of that group, Aaron? Do you know?
I feel horrible. I am forgetting what the name of the group is.
Okay.
And I hate that. But if I remember / if I can ask my cousin, I will absolutely tell you because they do tour sometimes here and around here and they're really great. You don't want to miss them if you can snag
Yes.
a place to be. And one other thing I wanted to mention was that while we were singing or while we were discussing after singing, Betsy Rose joined us and she is another song leader. And I'm not sure, Kathy B, do you know her?
Betsy Rose. That
Betsy Rose.
is
We missed her
familiar.
on the hellos because she popped in while we were discussing and
Ah,
chatting and
Betsy, where are
singing.
you?
She's, at least for me, all the way at the end. She might have just popped her camera on. I'm not sure, actually.
Betsy,
Maybe.
Betsy. Well, well, hello wherever you
Either
are.
way, well, she's here, which is, there she is. Hi, Betsy.
Hey, hello.
How you
Good to see
doing?
you.
It's
Here,
Oh,
I
so
just
good
sent,
to
there you
see
go.
you. It's so good to be with you. Thanks for unmuting me. What a pleasure. Thank you. I actually just got on about 5 minutes ago, so I missed a lot, but I'm
Well,
really
don't worry. Stick around for another 5 and you'll get the whole song again.
I got it. I can't wait. Thank you so much for this program. It's just so awesome. Thank you.
thank you, Betsy. It is awesome, and it's a wonderful community. I tell you, and it's so. I mean, it's uplifting in so many different ways, Aaron. It's not just because the music is nice, and I'm a music person, of course, but to see your faces and look out and see this beautiful image, and to know I feel part of it, and part
Absolutely.
of
To feel
something.
part of something.
Yes, because too often we don't, or it just doesn't feel authentic,
Yeah.
or we just keep. We can't have enough. We cannot have
No,
enough.
we
That's what
cannot
I'm
have
saying.
enough.
We can't have enough of the fire and the fuel and to move forward. And I'm energized. So as after the Daily Antidote of Song, people meet me. I go, hello. They say, okay, hi.
Like, wow. Yeah, if anyone ever needs to like really get up early and get their day going, all they need to do is go somewhere where the Daily Antidote will be at like 5 a.m. for them, and then they will have an energized day. Where is that? Where in the world would this be happening at 5 a.m.?
And
Noon
whatever we
Eastern
learning,
time
whatever
is
style. Yes.
like probably, oh, I don't know. Is there somewhere where it would be 5 a.m. or would we just be in the middle of the Pacific Ocean? So we're gonna go and sit in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. We're gonna watch
Maybe
DAS.
Hawaii
Alaska. There you go, Alaska.
Oh, Alaska.
Okay, we'll go to Alaska. Alaska's beautiful.
Okay.
We'll go to Alaska, wake up at 5 a.m. and start our days so energized, and we will be morning people.
Somebody put the link in. Thank you for. Oh, Don put it in.
Curly Pops.
And the wonderful curly tops. Oh, they sent a beautiful greeting. Well, anyway, to Keith for his retirement. It was so loving. And they said, let's see, Hawaii or Alaska, somewhere around there. But anyway. Yeah. Anyway,
either way, we'll talk all day if we let ourselves, which as much as I would like, theoretically this program is supposed to end around 12:30ish, so let's sing the song again.
So it's 12:30ish, so y'all ready to sing?
And we're ready to sing.
And to make it yours. Happy Friday to all of you. Sending much love. Keep moving forward on the journey and enjoying each step, choosing to enjoy it. Love ya.
Absolutely. We love you so much. Dr. Kathy B, thank you for another fantastic session. We adore you. This was wonderful. I don't want to leave, but
big hug.
I have to be responsible and us roughly on time. I guess that's part of my job. Boo hiss.
Erin, you've done some deep, you've shared some deep, beautiful words.
DAS song leaders just put me in that, make me think, you know.
Me too.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all look so cool. I'm looking at everybody over there. Oh, okay.
I know.
I gotta stop. I know.
No, I know. Oh, it's hard. It is hard when you're having so much fun. But we love you all. And we will see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be another Saturday edition of the Daily Antidote of Song. Yes, a big second congratulations to Dr. Keith. Happy retirement. Give him all of our love. All of you have a wonderful time. Have an excellent, wonderful time celebrating. Have so much fun. And yeah, like Kevin and DC just said, it doesn't matter when you leave. It's all about the journey. Bringing us right back around. All right, everybody, it is time to say goodbye. Goodbye to our artist of the day, Kathy B, Dr. Kathy Bullock. We love you so much. Thank you for that song and that chat. We love you so much. Thank you and goodbye to Don and the Curly Tops. The whole gang is there. Well, right now we just see the youngest members of the band, but we know parents are lurking around there somewhere. We saw him. Goodbye to Jib in New York City. Goodbye to James James and Jim, Jim and Jim next to each other. We love that. Goodbye to Bob and Mabel and the Cinnamon Bears in Massachusetts. See, I knew we'd find Bob and the other Cinnamon Bears sometime. Goodbye to Amanda and Miles in Michigan, enjoying something to eat. Bye to Annette in California. Laris in the UK, love your background. Goodbye, and thank you to Betsy Rose. Thanks for being here. Bye to Anne in Silver Spring, Maryland. Sheila in Florida. Susan G. Goodbye to Carolyn in snowy Boise, Idaho. Bye to Kevin in DC. Goodbye to Dory and Ollie being a wiggle worm. What a cutie. Love him so much. Goodbye to Pauline in Newcastle, UK. Pauline and Dad, goodbye. Goodbye to Kathleen in Albuquerque. Goodbye to Susan in Seattle. Gary, goodbye. Goodbye to Jamie in Victoria, BC. Bye to Storm in Massachusetts. Linda in Orcas Island in your beautiful chair. I always love seeing that rocking chair. It's very classic to me. Goodbye to Kathy on stolen Arapaho Cheyenne land. There's the curly tops, mom and pop. The tops, mom and pop top, curly pop top. Pop at top, blah, blah, blah. In Vermont, also, probably even in the same house as the younger curly tops, I'd bet, unless they move really fast. Goodbye to Dan in Vienna, Virginia, Ruth in Birmingham in the UK, Jenny in Suffolk in the UK, some of our UK folks sitting next to each other in this big old circle, Leah in Illinois, goodbye to Hoda in BC, goodbye to our fearless leader, Joe Rossi, goodbye to Jane in Texas, Diane, goodbye to Nancy and her beautiful Irish cow with a little emoji popping up, because that's how explosive the Daily Antidote is, energetically speaking, and a heart because we love it. Goodbye to Deli. Goodbye to Aloysius in Westford, Mass. On the move in the car. Goodbye to Deborah in the move on the car. Safe driving. We'll be sure to pop both of you out after we are done here so that you don't have to look down. And goodbye to all of our friends off camera. That is Kevin in DC, Christiana and Bob in Rockville, Maryland, Lynn. That is Carol J in Connecticut, Isabel, Sharon, Penny, and Ralph in Victoria. And that is everybody. Now, it would not be a proper day. It would not be a proper day in the Daily Antidote of Song if we did not get some Kathy Bullock whoop whoops. But I think she might have already popped out. Oh no, does that mean I have to do them? I'm not warmed up. I guess that means I do have to do them. Okay, give me a second. Whoop, whoop. Nope, because I'm not warmed up. Whoop, whoop. It's not Kathy B. It'll never be Kathy B, but we can try. All right. Another thing to mention before we say our last goodbye for the day, the Daily Antidote of Song Tea Time on Tuesday will be on March 28th, which is, it is this coming Tuesday. Yes, it is. This coming Tuesday from noon to 2 p.m. We hope that you can join. Bring your favorite tea, your favorite coffee, some cookies, whatever you want. If you want to have a snack, a drink, a dinner, anything at all, a craft, just come and hang out, sit and chat. We will catch up a little bit and spend some quality time. Just the 150 or so of us. All right, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.